It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, just Sarah Foreheads today, flying solo. So I hope you will join me for some news, and Ethan will be back tomorrow. Don't forget, we are still under a burn ban. Some of us got a little bit of rain recently, but it was not enough for that burn ban to be lifted yet. We need more rain and more widespread rain before that happens. Local firefighters have been very busy battling wildfires, mostly in fields. For the Battlefield Fire Department alone, they have had 6 brush fires so far this month, one of them at Wilson's Creek National Battlefield. So burn ban is underway. Make sure you are careful out there. Early voting continues. Lines have been long, at least in Greene County. They have been long over the weekend. Some stood in line happily, I might add, for more than 2 hours. I actually talked to a couple friends who voted this weekend in early voting, and both of them said, you know what, we waited for more than 2 hours, but the crowd was so just lifted in spirits. I don't know how else to say it, but like they were not complaining about being there for such a long time. So just make sure that if you go vote before November 5th, likely the line is going to be long. So prepare accordingly and make sure you're familiar with the ballot language before you go in, because in some cases, the issue is that it's taking people a long time to get through the ballot because it's a lengthy one. So you'll want to make sure that you're familiar with the issues before you get there. If you are in Greene County, by the way, early voting is continuing at the Library Center on South Campbell from 9 to 4 and at the Election Center on North Boonville from 8 to 5. So there you go. My man in Douglas County is accused of acquiring land using a fraudulent deed. The 76-year-old man was investigated for a year. A grand jury just indicted that man, who's now charged with felony theft of over $25,000. Drury University has some congratulations in order. They just named a new president. Very cool. John Frederick was inaugurated as the 19th president of Drury in a big ceremony over the weekend. A groundbreaking is set for today to improve the pavilion and amphitheater at Silver Springs Park in Springfield. Work on the project will begin immediately and is scheduled to be finished next summer. The park board is getting $1.5 million of COVID money to help pay for that renovation. Should be really nice. It was ugly from start to finish for the Missouri Tigers football team. They got outmatched from the start at Alabama. They didn't put 1 point on the board in what was a 34-0 blowout loss. With their second loss of the season, the Tigers dropped 4 spots to number 25 in the FBS Top 25 poll. Meanwhile, the Missouri State Bears won yet again. Congratulations to them. They're riding their 6-game winning streak since 1990. The number 18 FSC ranked Bears had 575 yards in total offense in a 49-42 victory over Northern Iowa at Cedar Falls. That's exciting. Also, the Kansas City Chiefs, I assume you watched the game yesterday. They traveled to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. The Chiefs pulled out the victory 27-20. So congratulations to them as well. All right, mark your calendars. I know it's only Monday, but mark your calendar for Friday. If you've never been, you need to go see it. A historic piece of World War II history is on display this weekend. The B-29 super fortress named Doc will be at Springfield's airport. It is one of only 2 of those B-29s that still flies, which makes it very unique. You can check it out for yourself, even tour the inside Friday through Sunday at the Springfield airport. All right, here's another early heads up next Saturday night. Do you know what it is? We fall back. That means that we get an extra hour of sleep on Saturday night. But darkness is basically going to start falling like mid-afternoon. So brace yourself for that. There's been a lot of hand wringing back and forth about not springing forward or falling back anymore. But nothing has happened yet. So that still continues. So just make sure that you fall back. We will remind you again as we get closer to Saturday. If you are uneasy about eating food that a coworker has brought in for the whole office, this could be why. This is disgusting. Are you ready for this? An employee made a noodle dish for all his coworkers, and 46 of his fellow coworkers were hospitalized with food poisoning. 46. Can you imagine being Rusty? That was his name. The health department tracked it down to that dish that Rusty brought. That's terrible. Oh, that would be awful to be. I feel sorry for him. Anyway, their employer has now banned bringing in any food from the outside to be shared with the whole group. I think that is goes without saying. All right, we are counting down our weeks for the Branson Bowl, and right now we are giving away an Isaiah Pacheco jersey, signed jersey, as well as some Branson Bowl gear, because Branson is the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs. So if you want to win some gear and a signed jersey, you can play right now at aroundtheozarks.com. Just click on contest, scroll down to Branson Bowl, and then you will need this keyword. Are you ready for it? It is boating. Boating. That is the keyword this week. It proves that you watch the podcast, and then you can win that signed jersey as well as some custom gear. So it's going to be a great time. Somebody's got to win. We are always giving away either signed jerseys and or tickets to the games at Arrowhead. So thanks for playing. We hope that you win. Check it out right now at aroundtheozarks.com. All right. Happy Monday, everybody. We really appreciate your listenership. Thank you to our sponsors very, very much for keeping us on the air. So hope you have a great Monday, and Ethan and I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one.